Now I will show you slowly how to install the hair extensions. You've seen on the DVD, which is from Europe, you see how it is done, but I want to go step by step, very slowly, so you can grasp the important points of how to apply the hair extensions. Okay, first of all, prepare all your tools on your station. Explain to the client, because it's easier if the client will hand you the hair. It makes it much easier than you have to go back and forth. Have the client hand you hair. It is also advisable that if you have 2 threaders, because that will save time. Rather than you interrupting, the client can fill the threaders with up to 15 shells when you're working on the client. Also, when you use the tools to install the shells should sit in the groove on the plier. And this way, when you crimp it, the hair is crimped together. And move it forward to the corrugated area to give it, stand it up, so you can crimp it a second time. So this is then 100% in the client's hair and it will not fall out. In order to remove it, you don't turn the plier around, and with the 2 prongs you pry then the shell where the client's hair is in it apart. So that's the way. Remove it about 4 months down the road. Put the hair into the hair book. As you can see it here, the hair is in the hair book. And then you need to follow the steps by step. It is important that you have a clean, straight line before you start attaching any hair. The importance on the hair extensions is that when you attach the shell to the client's hair, make sure you're resting the plier on the head when you install it. You need to see the shank only, not the bottom of the screw, meaning it will be too close to the scalp and it has the tendency of standing up, and not too far away, meaning it's been too far away from the scalp. You take the strand of the hair and you clip it together. You pull the hair through, and now you move with the shell up and pull this through. Now you move the clip. That's important that you always remove the clip. Now with the plier, you grab the shell and you move it up to the position where it's resting on the client's scalp. As soon as the hair disappears in the shell, you crimp it. You have a good crimp here. You go sideways and twice, and this is 100% not going to come out. Not at all. Okay, separate the hair. You're now laying in a brick leg situation where the next section is splitting the upper one. You're clipping the hair and the client's hair together. Pulling it through, remove the clip. Set the plier on the client's scalp, rest it, and the shell is exactly in the groove. Make sure the hair wax piece disappears, crimp it, twist it sideways, and voila. if you do it freehand and you're up here and you're up there, then the line goes like this. You want to make sure that you have a straight line. So rest the tool on the client's head, and you should not see the bottom of this or the top of the screw. You should see only the shank of the tool, meaning that if I'm gonna rest it here, this is what you're gonna see. Perpendicular to the head. If you go down here, you see less. If you go up here, you see a little bit more, but always resting it on the scalp, okay? The do's and the don'ts. You have approximately the hair with matching the strand. Give it a slight twist and then add the strand you want to add. Use the non-slip clip. Then you pull the hair through the loop, okay? And now you take the shell and push it up, push the hair through. Remove the clip now, so it's out of your way. Straighten this out, push it up with your finger. Then take the tool and you see the groove in here. If you're left-handed, you're going to turn it around so the groove is up, and you hold it gently and rest it on the scalp. And with your thumb, you lure the hair into it. Give it a slight squeeze, twist it sideways, and give it 2 twists, and it's 100% in there. Okay, I want to show you 100%. Okay, it's 100% in there, guaranteed. Now, some mistakes can happen. When you make a mistake, and with a glue system, you are, basically speaking, in trouble. If you make a mistake with this system, you turn the tool around now, okay? So the curve, rather than going this way, goes away. You go in and you open the shell, and you can remove the hair without any problem, and you start from square one in case you have a problem. Versus if you have a weaving or you have a glue or wax, that is going to be a major problem to clean this up.